Dear Psykill, other than Dr. Braxis, have any human baddies impressed you with their villainy? On the whole, no. Oh, there might be the occasional knave with an interesting scheme, but most of them are dull as dishwater. Having said that, put a bunch of them together in a room, and things start to happen. Just the other day, a battle between Fangs, Crossword, Decker, and the Secret Riders resulted in Crossword using his super strength to toss Twister into the side of a maximum security prison. This set off quite an interesting chain of events. Who should take advantage of the opportunity presented but my old friend Trident, the cybernetic mercenary? He scurried away into the night, determined to take revenge on the Guardians for their incarcerations. But he also knew that he would have little chance on his own, and staged a series of breakouts across the country. Soon he had gathered up 5 criminals who had crossed paths with the Guardians before. Trident was joined by Professor Frost, whose climatizer had threatened the weather of the globe, Mr. Murchison, the crime boss who had briefly declared himself president, Dr. Cunningham, the rogue archaeologist, Major Benedict, a Unicom officer outed as a renegade agent, and Dr. Helstrom, whose psychic amplifier could magnify many times over the latent psionic abilities of certain humans. With his team of Guardian Smashers assembled, Trident was ready to strike. Cunningham found a lead on the mythical Horn of Gabriel, which legend said could knock down any wall or structure. Benedict, using a lightning suit designed by Frost, attacked the Middle Eastern dig where the artifact had been located. Turbo and Smallfoot attempted to stop him, but were unprepared for his firepower. With the device firmly in hand, Helstrom designed a machine to amplify the Horn's magic to a global scale. Murchison used his criminal contacts to gather the components, affording Leader 1 and Turbo a chance to stop them, but they were unprepared for Trident's new Volcano Spear cybernetic arm, another of Frost's creations. And then the real fun began. Trident made his demands. The Guardians would leave Earth forever, or he would knock down every significant building, bridge, wall, dam, and canal on the planet. What choice did Leader 1 have? He and the Guardians left, and the Guardian Smashers flew on Frost tornado packs to Washington, D.C. in triumph. But naturally, the humans of Unicom fought back. Matt had hatched a plan to neutralize Trident's advantage. He had gathered up Guardian allies, including Buddy, the teen genius we had once captured and forced to do our bidding, Don and Greg, the racers who had once found and restored an injured Turbo, Mira Shaw, the psychic whom Helstrom had attempted to deliver to us, Professor Janus, the genius who had once used the ancient Atlantean amulet of power to summon mythical beasts and bend them to his will, and Dr. Aeolis, whose hermetic condenser had once allowed me to literally hold every man, woman, and child on Earth in the palm of my hands. They called themselves the Guardian Auxiliary League. What followed was an immense free-for-all. Buddy used his talents to recreate Helstrom's psychic amplifier, enabling Miss Shaw to prevent the Horn of Gabriel from operating. Don and Greg, along with Nick and AJ, raced to the scene, scattering Murchison's goons. Dr. Aeolis was able to concoct a meteorologic neutralizer, rendering Frost's various inventions inert. Without Benedict's lightning suit, General Newcastle easily punched him out. Matt grappled with Trident, allowing Professor Janus to get the Horn and blow a nose to knock out all of the Guardian Smashers who were left standing. Leader 1 and the Guardians returned just in time to witness the 6 criminals being led away. Well, it looks like Earth hardly needs Guardians at all, not when we have heroes like you. Yeah, quipped Scooter. A GoBot could get a little jealous. Nick reassured him that, even if Earth could take care of itself, who would always welcome a little help from the Guardians, prompting Turbo to slap Scooter on the back a little too hard, and know that after all, these villains were only human, and the Guardian Auxiliary League would be only too happy for Guardian help once the Renegades came calling. Everyone enjoyed a good chuckle.